What is going on, my people? Today, it's going to be a different type of video. The reason is, I've been prolonging this video for a while now. Ever since I heard the news, I was starting to make a new comeback, as you can see, but something holding me. For some of you that don't know, my good friend Carlos J. Powell passed away on the 7th of February. And I didn't find out the news through Facebook, which it's kind of hard when you think about it, finding out the news like that. But it is what it is. And that's the reason why I've kind of stopped for a while again. And I didn't want to make another video without doing this video. Now this is a tribute. I'm not gonna say I was the closest friend to Carlos, but he did become my friend as I joined Fragcom. When I first met Carlos, it was a Perfumes de Marley event. It was the Percival one, and he was so welcoming when I told him who I was and my steps into Fragcom, that I was going to become a future reviewer, and he supported me all the way. That's when I met him. Then again, I ran into them in Perfumology when they had an event for Inicio. That's where I met Freddie. I met Steven. I already met Steven at the Percival event. In Perfumes de Marley, I met Steven, I met Freddie, I met Leroy, I met all these cool people, but he was always so welcoming there. He was the first one to say hi to me and so welcoming. We took a picture. He was a bubble of energy and always gave me great advice. We weren't as close as much as we did, but he was welcoming till, at first I thought, the reason I'm going to say this, I don't want things to get interpretation, because I know there's bad people in Fragcom. And, at first I didn't think he liked me because, he was kind of had a shield on, which I understand why, because I have a shield on too. When I meet people, I want to study them before I get them. So I guess where it was coming from. So at first I didn't thought he liked me. But as they progressed, or as we progressed, he did like me. I found out he did like me because when we exchanged numbers, he started texting me for events, for Zoom chats. Basically, Carlos was the person that would hold us together, bring us together, the glue of our little group that we had around here, around the New York area. If you were around the New York area, he would text you and tell you about events. He would tell you about what's going on, about his birthday bashes that he would have at Killian, things like that. And as that goes on, our friendship grew. He would give me great advice about being YouTube, be constant on it. Don't put it aside because you're gonna fall off, which is true. And those were great advice that he gave me. We also talked about life. We talked about this. We talked about that. And he would give me random phone calls after we exchanged numbers. Oh, how are you doing? And stuff like that. Now, and we also got closer after a card ride when I took him home from Perfumology. I started seeing that the person that he was, some of y'all know him as Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, but I got to know, and I was blessed to know him as Carlos J. Powell, because I got to more into him and I got to go in more into his life, and he let me in his circle. That was a blessing. And, it's hard, it's hard for you losing a friend that was so close to you, that was a mentor to you, that you had great moments with. I think for me, the hardest part is going to the Perfumes de Marley event, going to the Killian's event and not seeing him there. That's going to be the hardest part. Or the random calls that he would give me to see how I'm doing, if I was okay, and just talk about certain things like that. It's hard. It's really hard. And when you lose somebody, it's hard to replace them. And it's hard to replace a person like Carlos, because, again, like I said, he was the glue. He would call us together. He would bring us together and say, you know what, hey, we're having this event. Hey, we're having this Zoom call. Hey, this and that. And just to have us all, to have a good time, to see us at least once a month, just to hear how we're doing, and just to BS around in the conversation and just bust balls for each other. just to laugh, kick back, make sure that everybody was alright. That's the type of person Carlos was. Full of energy, a friend seeker. Believe you me, if he didn't like you, he would tell you. And, and I was kind of surprised when I saw all these wonderful things that some of you guys did for him, from the tributes, from the People magazine on the internet giving him a little thing saying that Carlos J. Powell passed away. And if he would all see this, all the love that people, he wouldn't believe it, because I guess somewhere along the line, you know how Fragcom is for some of you people, that is all negativity and is all bullshit, and he wouldn't believe it because of that. I guess the negativity blocked off all the positive, but he had a lot of positive, and this is great that we need to have a turning point in Fragcom and unite together, and this is great that everybody's doing together. This, I guess, everybody shocked me. To me, shocked me. I still can't believe that he's gone. I still can't believe that a great friend that started to become a great friend to me is gone. I do want to send out my condolences to the family. Of course, I know they're probably not going to see this, but I know the biggest one that's probably going to see this is Steven, my good friend Steven Redolescence. I want to send Steven, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm just going to say Steven Redolescence. And I don't want to butcher it. And, the family, that they're going through a hard time. They are doing this because they spend so much time. And now I see what the friendship of them two brought together. They were so different and so perfect together. And Carlos was just always welcoming to everybody, a mentor to me in this frag community. I don't want to prolong this, but life was too short on him. They took him too soon. And, also want to give a bit of advice that if you guys have a friend or a family member that you guys don't talk to, make amends, because life is too short. Because you never know. One day you're here, the next day you're gone. And you don't want to live with that grief that you didn't make amends with that person. I know I have a lot of people that I don't talk to, that I've reached out to, but they haven't gave me the same thing as did. Yeah, we all make mistakes. Yeah, we all say things we do, but you don't want to go in this note and lose them forever and know that they're gone and you can't do nothing about that. So that's my word of advice. I lost Carlos. I wish I would have got to hung out with him more and do a collaboration video with him. But it is what it is. I know he's in a better place right now. He's resting in peace. He's finally at peace with himself. And I know he's in a better place. And I know he's looking down on us and smiling at all of those people that gave his things. Like I said, it's going to be hard for me, because I had so many great memories with him. Not a lot, but the key moments of him walking home from the events to the path, to the train station, to the subway with Steven, and just laughing at certain things that we did. To me, the most thing that impacted me was that car ride home from Perfumology, that we got closer together. That's my favorite memory. There's a couple other mores, and the times he made me laugh, and so many things that in the random calls, just to see how he's doing. He's gone but not forgotten. And one quote that I'm always gonna live by, like The Sandlot. If you've seen The Sandlot, you know what I'm talking about. Heroes get remembered, legends never die. And he's a legend, and he will never die in Fragcom. He did so much for us in Fragcom, and he left his mark. So that's pretty much what I want to see. I'm still hurting, so give me some time to come back with the videos. I will be back. Just want to say again, make amends to the people that you feel that don't talk to and you want to talk to. Pick up the phone, see them in person if you can, and you tried. If they don't respond, at least you tried. You tried. You were the bigger man. You showed it, and you tried. Life's too hard. Life's too short to live in regret. But this is it. Now from now on, I know we got to move on, but it's just hard. So if you guys have anything to talk about, or if you need someone to talk to, I'm here in the comments and I will read you. And pretty much that's it. Rest in peace, Carlos. I will miss you forever. I will miss you. And I guess till the next time we see each other. But I also want to say, cheers, my friend. This one's for you. Peace. I'm out of here.